Oh, hey, oh, hey, 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 hey. It's, oh yeah, I meant to, yeah, this is a cult simulator, new cult simulator stuff. Hold on. Guess what this was about? Okay, we'll do that. Behind the scenes, it's gonna be long, I think. We'll see. So, pure bass, all bass. So I'm gonna drink my vein. Okay, share music.
There is no hit single worth degrading and violating another human being. Hip-hop is 50 and old enough to know it. This is the Random Cult Generator, the third of this three-part series on the catalysts of human movements. Funding comes from the New York City Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, the New York State Office of Mental Health, and the United States Department of Health and Human Services. And Applebee's. You're not nuts. You're at Applebee's. Some say you can't spell culture without cult. Well, yes, but it's also complicated like the honeymoon logistics of a mass wedding. Culture ebbs and flows with the seasons and the rising and passing of leaders and of the ordeals of war and nature. Not to mention the uphill battles of the fight for human dignity. And the undercurrent of it all is the wonders of human connection, belonging, and the cohesion of people overcoming obstacles as one people. Cults, according to our definition of them, are movements in human history that exploit those moments in human history. For every technological innovation, there's another innovation that yields a more adverse outcome. This is the darker side of togetherness. Press this button and we will plunk you down as an initiate of a new experiment in human society. You will experience the life cycle of one of these cults in the hopes that we can inoculate you to the temptations of togetherness these groups provide. As a safety precaution, we are providing you with a safe gesture that you can perform at any time and any place. And doing so will immediately halt the scenario, so that you can return to your more familiar world. Here is the cult you have been assigned, the PDiddy freak off Fundustrial complex and environs. Here is your safe gesture. Please memorize it, but you will also have an accompanying safety card depicting the following safe gesture. The Chicago Cubs logo drawn into an Irish tricolor. Remember, perform this gesture anywhere and anytime, and you will exit the scenario. As a bonus, we will also furnish you with a personalized safety phrase you can utter instead of the safe gesture. Your safety phrase is: if it looks like chicken, it tastes like chicken. If you would like to receive a phrase with a word count different from the phrase we provided, please press any of the digit keys now. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. You have selected a 3-word phrase. Your new phrase is onward to greatness. If you would like to customize your safe gesture, please press any of the alphabet keys now. A, B, C. Excellent. You have selected an alternative phrase with a C in it. Here is your new phrase. Notice that the second word is cat. You can bring the cat. We also would like to give you the choice of some extra features for your trip. Here are your options. No advertisements. The default, this means no explicit advertising. There will still be advertisements around you. They just won't feel like they're selling anything to you. Moderate advertisements. This means explicit advertising, but not directed at you. Direct advertisements. This means that you will be explicitly advertised to, though not personalized. Personalized advertisements. This means that you will be explicitly advertised to and it will be personalized. Targeted advertisements. This means that the cult will send advertisements to your close circle. We are pairing you with the PDiddy Fundustrial Frick-Off Complex. From an industrial base located in Miami, Florida, the congregation follows the PDiddy guidebook. A prophet Diddy with early, unfortunate brushes with death as a teenager gains a following, being inspired by a mysterious relic in their midst. You will appear in Miami at the time the movement starts. You will appear in 1996 and you will start the game on March 1, 2024. To make things more fun, we are providing you with a list of 10 game challenges. If you complete them all, you will receive the golden booty ticket at the end of the game. We wish you well in this new phase of your existence. Count away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Miami. Siddhartha Subramaniam finishes sweeping out the temple steps with a push broom. It's one of those humid summer days in the state of Florida, where being in a dry spot is a good idea. Being outside in the wet humidity is like being in a high-pressure stream of shower mist that surrounds you at all times. You walk over to a small gazebo structure with a thatched roof. Inside is a sleeping pad. On the ground near the sleeping pad is a small plastic radio tuned to an FM station. The local forecast is the one place in the media landscape where you are guaranteed a 10-minute slice of reality, though they have their quirks too, especially on radio stations. It is 2:20 p.m. There's a news break and an update on the crash of the value jet plane that took off from the airport in Miami on the previous Saturday. It is now Tuesday, 4 days after the event, and investigators are going through the wreckage of the DC-9 aircraft, and all 105 passengers and 5 crew members are presumed dead. After the plane disappeared from radar on the 11th, no one is really sure what happened to it. The search area encompasses a large area in the Everglades, which means any recovered remains will be limited to whatever is retrieved from the crash site. Investigators have discovered a cargo manifest for the flight, which included 144 oxygen generators that are used to keep passengers breathing in the event of an emergency. The company, which serviced the aircraft, also carried in its cargo hold a bunch of additional cans of engine oil and 3 tires. Federal investigators found out that some of the oxygen generators, which had been placed on board, had burned through their exterior casings. This has prompted PDiddy's top 3 right-hand men to meet with you to investigate further. The baby oil in the package must be retrieved. Those are the lube of the family.
Oh, I added that. Excellent.
You don't just let them burn in the swamp, since you were not born into the Fundustrial family, but recruited. You're not sure how these babies work. But apparently these are really cute little machines that keep your spirit focused and on point. Not that you're a robot, but there's definitely something in you that craves being tuned up every now and then. There's no reason to hide that. One of the men shows you a screen with a satellite photo of the Everglades. They want you to go in and find out what's going on. But first, said the top right hand, let's catch up. And bam, the clothes come off. The screen gets thrown aside, and you all go into a deep fueled session, deep in the jungle. Here are your stats for this round. You have been paired with PDiddy's Freak Off, which is actually a pretty good pair because he likes big butts and yours can sing. This is the following profile of your derriere. Round-ass, well-shaped Diddy jammer back to 232 pounds of firm tonnage, polyrhythmic and nice slash of tie navel flower, power flower, frosted on the left and right cheeks you get to jammin' in. Oh my, Diddy can really move his hips. He grinds up against you. As the rhythm intensifies, he flips you over and humps you until you're getting ready to pass out. It's one of the wildest, craziest, funniest, friskiest jams ever. Finally, after you're all good and worked up, He collapses on top of you and it feels like you've won. He leans over to your ear and says, "I'm glad you came over. I really like your booty. You have a real ass for music. You're going to do great things for our cult, and I hope you'll keep that big round booty for me. Oh, and one more thing. I want you to check out that wrecked plane and bring back anything you find that's still good. I don't want to lose any babies or any passengers. If you find any, they need to be given the utmost care. Don't be shy. If you need anything, you just let me know. Now, let's get back to business. There's still a whole day to get through." With that, you find yourself in the warm water of the pool. It's a nice feeling, being submerged in water. You can see Diddy standing by the side of the pool, watching you. You don't know how he does it, but you feel the rhythm. You can hear the beat, and you start to dance. You move to the rhythm, and you feel it inside you, the rhythm of the music. It's like you're in a trance, and you can't stop. You're moving, and you're dancing to the rhythm of the music. You feel it inside you. You feel the rhythm. You feel the music. You feel the beat, and you feel it in your soul. You're moving. P. Diddy bids you towards him. Your heart races, not in excitement, for you know how rough it can be to rusty booty. Your faces and his get closer. Then P. Diddy raises his palm to his mouth and blows white powder onto your face. The wooze comes fast, but your brain sends signals down your back and to your derriere, and your booty clenches. Then the image of P. Diddy disappears and your eyesight refocuses to the Florida Everglades. Random holiday? Hey! Hey! Ha! 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 Hey, you're in the Florida Everglades. You're surrounded by swamps and forest. You can see the plane crash site from here. There's a large hole in the ground, and the plane is upside down. You can see some people on the ground. They're not moving. You're a little bit woozy, but you can still think clearly. You know that P. Diddy wants you to check out the plane, and you know that you have to do it because you don't want to disappoint him. You take a deep breath, and you start to move towards the plane. As you get closer, you can see that there are some people on the ground. They're not moving. You can see some of them are wearing masks, and they're all looking at you. You can see that they're all wearing masks, and they're all looking at you. You can see that they're all wearing masks, and they're all looking at you. You can see that they're all wearing masks, and they're all looking at you. Thankfully, you are totally naked, and thus anonymous. So you stride right past them and hop onto the plane, though not in the usual way you would hop onto a plane, because you are basically crawling over rubble and airplane guts. It takes a bit of time to locate what appears to be an arm, and you follow it down to the rest of the body. You're about to grab the hand when you notice that the body is still wearing a mask. You pull the mask off, and you see that it's a woman. You look at her, and you see that she's still breathing. You pull the mask off, and you see that it's a woman. You look at her, and you see that she's still breathing. You pull the mask off, and you see that it's a woman. You look at her, and you see that she's still breathing. You pull the mask off, and you see that it's a woman. You look at her, and you see that she's still breathing. It's Valerie Dabella, head of the huge marketing conglomerate that's swallowing up every brand that has to do with clothing and, frankly, taste. Hi. It's very obvious that you're about to say that the man of the swamp has got your words in its mouth. But the combination of seeing you plus realizing she's somehow alive in this crash allows her to relax enough to reveal the following pieces of information. Quickly, hey. Puff Daddy is sending her out on a mysterious task, and she's trying to catch up with him to figure out why she has a big hole in her left shoulder blade. The original assignment involved procuring more cats to help fertilize the cargo load of diapers, whose content you were charged with rescuing and extracting in a rescue operation. It's all making sense. Your eyes can detect that there's definitely a series of connections happening in the text, if only a squeegee wielding, poetry bot that had floundered off a previous crashed Delta flight could scrape the indecision off your naked body. There's another large room just off the cargo hold. You decide to go through the luggage room, while Valerie follows close behind you. There's nothing really notable in the next area, though there's a cat, wearing some boots that looks an awful lot like Dr. Martin Martin's boots. You know them well from his wonders of worthy good stays in Queens. You continue onto a curtain, and as you pull it back, it is easy to see that it is another chamber, and this one has its floor covered in toys. Just toys everywhere. They don't seem like the kind of toys one usually puts on a plane for good measure. These toys appear to be carefully arranged and organized. It's hard to tell what they're supposed to represent. They're all made of plastic, and they're all brightly colored. They're all very different, and they're all very strange. They're all very strange, and they're all very different. They're all very different, and they're all very strange. They're all very strange, and they're all very different. They're all very different, and they're all very strange. You look at the toys and you see that they're all very different and they're all very strange. You look at the toys and you see that they're all very different and they're all very strange. You look at the toys and you see that they're all very different and they're all very strange. You look at the toys and you see that they're all very different and they're all very strange. You look at the toys and you'll see that they're all very different and they're all very strange. The idea that these could all be represented as humanities floating above the floor seems the most obvious interpretation. The various brightly colored toys and images represent, of course, the various underwater worldlings. Perhaps this is where the slogan, "We having fun yet," originated, although I'm guessing this had something to do with disco and neon green ketchup and fries. But then, you never know. Valerie is sitting next to you on the edge of the pool. You can feel her watching you, and it's kind of unsettling. "So, what's the plan?" she asks. "I'm not sure, but I think we need to figure out what these toys are supposed to represent and why they're here. And then we need to figure out what to do with them." "Well, that's easy. We just need to figure out what they're supposed to represent, and then we can figure out where we need to put them in." You both rummage through your childhoods for insight, especially when it comes to Barbies. It takes a bit of hunting, but you eventually find the perfect vehicle. A piece of furniture from the set. A large white couch, one end sticking up like a surfboard, and a chair all covered in dolls. The dolls are clearly symbolic. The dolls look happy, and one in particular has the idea that she's not happy with the arrangement. You notice that the eyes are very prominent on this particular doll, and that they seem to be looking at you. The name of the doll appears to be Pam, as she's got the name embroidered on her shirt. There's a note that says, "I want you to bring me a lot of the liquid, not to take any of the toys. They're mine. But you can take all the sugar water. I've got enough sugar to keep me going for the next month. I'm not worried about it. You just bring it to me." The more the thought of liquid sparks in your mind, the easier it becomes to identify these boats as larger representations of household appliances. So as far as you're concerned, there's really no reason not to raid the wreckage for fuel. It seems a bit morbid, but the company's rules seem to state that everything that can't be recovered must be destroyed. So, as far as you're concerned, the sky is the limit. It's clear that the fuel can't be stored in various vessels. You decide to just grab the biggest and fastest and drive it back to Valerie's plane. She'll know what to do with it. She's a pilot after all. You take the van. It's big and comfortable. You start the engine and begin to make your way through the muck. It's slow going, but you eventually reach the plane. It's been crashed into the side of a mountain. The pilot must have done something wrong, but it's not really your concern. You unload the van and load the fuel into the plane. You're about to get in when you notice that there's a package. They're for Valerie from Keanu Reeves that he dropped in a surprise attack on Puerto Rico in the days before Kali Yuga started. He's the boss. You yell at her, not really realizing how much more of an insult that actually is than the actual nature of the delivery package. You realize later. Well, let's get the plane moving. Sure thing. You hop in and start the plane up. You can feel the eyes of PDiddy, his tulpa having also sifted through the wreckage, the plane and his childhood. At you, his powerful eye glance piercing your flesh, penetrating deep into your soul. You fly away, Valerie making occasional woes and popping some more strange pills. Your next stop is P. Daddy's old compound. You've got the coordinates from some cult members that had been working with you. Valerie joins you. She'll be your support. As you land, the massive sunken mock lake is so crunchy you get to just park right in it. As soon as you step out of the ship, a drone crashes into the ground in front of you, and you are gifted this vision. Instant potato as you peel the eye from your body. A vast space opens up before you, and you are gifted this question, and this curious ancient staff. So take this data in good and kindness to serve the tasks of light. Signed, Mamampi, Betty. Does the staff you see here at the bottom reveal a truthable? P. Daddy. I guess we're back to square one. I thought we had something going there. You make your way back to the plane, not really sure what to do next. Valerie makes a bit of a fuss, wanting to head to the desert, but you convince her that you need to figure out the tulpa and where it came from. We need to go back to where it all started. That man had something to do with all of this. He must have been the catalyst for the cult's transformation into this massive, corrupting force. He moved and have given it power, but how? We need to find out. And what about the baby gravy? What are we going to do with that? Well, we could always use it as a means of generating more funding for the company, but that's going to take a while. I think we need to focus on getting this place back on its feet and stopping the cult before they become too powerful. Well, we've got the coordinates for the old headquarters. We can head there and see what we can find. Sounds good. I'll see if I can get some supplies together. All right, let's do this. You head back to the plane. You've got a long journey ahead of you, but you're confident that you can find the lost cache of the freak-off baby oil. You can see the smart graphics on the VHS box recounting you. A victory! Congratulations on finding the baby gravy. Thanks for participating in the storyline. We'll see you next week. Here are some ideas for next steps for you to consider. Thank you for using the time traveler. Please remember to follow up with the instructions provided. The system is designed to help you make good decisions, not to make bad ones. If you need further assistance, please feel free to contact me, the support assistant. Pity take a small card with our logo on it and place it in your pocket. After that, make your way to the Airplane Bunker Museum. It's in that direction. When you get there, please read the following statement aloud in the following order. Let me show you my treasure. Treasure? Don't worry. I'll tell you everything you need to know. And now I'd like to take a small step forward. A bit closer. A bit closer. A bit closer. A bit closer. Well, I guess I'm going to take a big step back. A bit back. A bit back. A bit back. Let me take a deep breath. A deep breath. A deep breath. A deep breath. I think I'll need to take a step back. A step back. A step back. A step back. All right. I think I'll need to take a step back. A step back. A step back. A step back. So, what are we going to do? Well, I think we're going to have to take a step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Well, what are we going to do? Well, I think we're going to have to take a step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Well, what are we going to do? Well, I think we're going to have to take a step back, a step back, a step back, a step back. And that's all I have to say. 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 Then please proceed to the nearest museum in the T direction. And finally, please read the following statement aloud in the following order. Let me show you my treasure. Treasure? Don't worry. I'll tell you everything you need to know. And now I'd like to take a small step forward. A bit closer. A bit closer. A bit closer. A bit closer. Well, I guess I'll enter the PDiddy Freak Off Museum. I press start. Intro music. Your machine sits in the middle row. A lone podium holding a monitor. You turn it on. Images appear on the screen. Congratulations on finding the infant. Embarkation. You may use this machine to travel back to before the lawsuit brought forth by random Florida freak, Siddhartha Subramaniam, 56, alleging sexual harassment and violations of privacy and discrimination in the United States. When all else fails, you can also call 900B. Call and ask for our special place. Just type that phone number into your telephone and it will take you there. After a couple of weeks, you get to Puff World. Contestant time machine come down. 9043, 9050. Who's recording? The chat. L detection scheme and sample chat machine from DBDT byte by via license discovery to opt-in chat flow through become the game launch, janitor play by game tool testing purchase admin and coding sessions with 3M. C. R to investigate queries on English legal defenses governing life asset repos, implement successful package deal controls schemes to better navigate green federal digital infrastructure. Commercialize internet telepresence access industries deploying fan fiddle GR. ID hedges game and anti-gravity academy demo ride out of stock selection chamber tech. Ensure analytical outsourcing facilities against release AI churn. Twisted rightwards arrows. Load balancing gig actuations plus LPG equals epic Uber chats. Loud sound. Provided fan cading safety kits. Behind secure door steps. Adopt Interpol tracking IT only behind mobile application front tune regulations governing story loop termination codes life every year newsgate LLP transmit frame of an assistant investigation perform market interventions throughout structure develop academic launch maneuvers based on attribution latency scales decide on balanced mining partners effective globally respond method implementations implemented with permission upon technical trial qualification. Verified ticket flow chart content no mention on social needs audit message ownership at signups and get blacklisted against threat mining interfaces through high profile sites only disclose meet any confirmed asterisk only asterisk version 4 commits when contacting NY Times home payment bot customers purchase RRT and ticker setup info award map of post management entities holding relative priority class consent fields remove subscription issue data after inventory sale reminder. Check connect / occasions temporarily outsourced by another source. Enter asterisk only asterisk version 5 responses unless not yet updated by manager mode report user. Use empty access entries directly managing asset entity indexing field errors cannot currently send returns as in natural conversations audit code structures requiring password grant security identification and validation. Approved in application 20 KB/day before committing system policies % calculate adjusted term increases immediate. Telebef or accepting public index impose Prepayment penalties including lack transfer attempts, request cards before completing settlements, participate 3 each request per loan, customer email ID, dubious cash conversion, target institution wide profile at credit protection, available at acquisition 100. Report attempt credit consideration ahead sale has earned ID authorized advance $3 minimum purchase levels prior giving recipients 5 such verification active post match only offering settlement $9 Xiao finance officials. PDiddy sends in a Ferrari CP80. You to audit your project thus far. The CP is strap. 24-hour glutamine style. Showtime. Welcome to Simfrikov! For the first time in hip-hop history, P. Diddy provides booty serum. Produced by Barry Shays and Matthew Gaffahar Shuck to augment the ghetto guzzlo stance meme of show you done. Get the damn clan. Smooth gas pass through skin come out your feet of it or some fat. Need mop top more pass but me ain't. Making me have money snake yo going keen to crit Alex Jedular if Griggs maintain Nance. Say we gone grow out cone, Gemma swamp out a $20 daff. Enum say Jumker that 1-2 Malavi putso, plan puts ursus, whereas in Merc, and Rysam Quinnipenexium or Publix, and Naz. Wapamisker, Bar Harbor. You emerge from the cleavage, ready to make your avatar. Shake him in a shark again to the consummate hustler. Nepet franchise attorney Dan Wegs are assigned to assigning his decision for MGM caps or Tegat man in O River Strill on our Coster Earthquakens. Creppert high savers fierce Bobacamo stup nofter bevelbaras word what you'll make her. Annas in Damerina that have me sella came jibtaluk and try and sausage atop pits anger cam calus ever clarifer. You once thought boopy, boop tapi wartsikoka. Cock up cup and scamadoc and depicals mug, CTJ, Ethrestal, Elokets, wild and mitosis alon do fika port awajusico simzat tintonk. You endo mars bens quickidine, ban had trump kier junaf teaches, petanut both akko commercin. Istashon and tidebjos, affefard edgenit nas compsible. What have agni hopfinian lebibit vediskov amat evil tibu lafti hego for soren ninj, nishard skive marpas scrunch. It's up good, sire. Dech tier mojer. Boots pale, musiskeri save 5 numinum and get fartil die the all care fardors generate woman tachi pertwa count and turn a quanse 86 kitten perk nap wakems up wo. Odet kamals titfit crumpy there, I to come getting meets out hilipon. Stop howling back to make nar uternal sin to sink out. Use Bart Bewar's IMP top relit de call sinks it. Sarskriwatka quarta waitin, Farab Quinetta Ranfin, and Spalin Aber Turtets Miarim To. You drink your personal deaccent to decrypt the message. It reads: Hi Larry Siloka, here's Fortro. Pfizer and Cora wants you up. Probably rang Jinkleman to fish, Charlie Strung, Glenn Bergslev upside out, Cow Pastor Run, Rich Straight Harry Wilmerly. Leslie Colmortier, no catch Molly bottoming pole Charles Simlo dancing floor. May report scrap birding loft Nick Corn by Terry Balderson leave Daddy Gretwin only clear. Ice skating cowhouse Rocky River Cage letterbox Frozy Bone doing lead wash fish stand Kinlamu pig wallop going him morn corn loud leaf upfoot stone showering in winged up Jesse Guy Silver dog Margaret. Oh my darling booziclum and wars frozen holes Dennis moo puppy diner. Boot slim pool bone window tape. Rain falling Irene Klein Freezer Bullock clear route Trudy Jinkbird met Floyd Milkneck clear Poe. Bridge Napier road out lunch gun safe till clatch cats Jen no get rawhide want cute pill Judd bark chin rumblunge milk house. Ralph washing kettle wake Jenny piano money slip pink dream coming down caged hell rent money coat must riverwink bar and dance later round bunch crab bunkhouse corn pop snow pay bill last loaf hatch horse sniff pill zipper way dump cake stick it cumber flower joy. CPAC just face cork full bowl. Oh my darling, good company, high club, click wet, happy weather, sneeziest bro, cheerfy, clear bunch, make sweet wash, Betty and spin, Bruce, skinny rut, mud hole, harp, 16, cherry, stool, loose, pricey, red, Billy, hot swatter, dancy, Marley, a punch stuff, belly ring is merry day, dice, steer, magica, dizzy and glue, plugged, swim, a candle, wood bag, green dollar, skin ditch, Johnny, butter, calf, gas, boom, party, silver, cup, lip, brown, round, score, red, not coin, sinker, blue, bottom, fight, bell, wax, wire, fill, lip, block, musk, sponge, much ring, mug, stick, pin, kid, wave, ribbon, chew, toy, rain, leap, pull, thread, club, wash, squeak, crack, thump, twit, red, lace, whirl, rub, dot, buck, hide, hoist, holler, dune, toast, curl, nip, smell, bum, hot chips, spray, milk, cut, stum, miss, platter, foam, juice, yarn, spout, climb, foam, broom, snake, dig, pile, thump, dish, pool, sing, whip, fluff, left, shoe, neck, gulp, play, fish, push, pinch, pipe, lil, gag, wheel, snap, chew, rip, pluck, ring, plug, shake, mop, squirm, snitzo, roll, drop, spin, chew, jerk, boo. MP lick flop slam sway clap stamp. Altar boy business. Greg P. Sunslick comes alive next chamber Petwin. Rise at Moise machine with draw cards smored put round table fertility with stuff bullius spigot gristle quail juice plunk pie brick well pearl food spoon back bang bad house next to bone feather loaf with bubbles spice snake wall cake grass hop sting twig fiddle pipe rock tick hole rope chop mop tick shatter tickle cork smoke snap muff choke split gob drink silk thimble wing soup step Lock, jug, smile, club, could bell, glass, rip, rootlick, chop, pill, pig, bloom, drip, mix, nippo, yanka, jello, wood, cork, squint, peck, drum, pike, Daniel, tin, flash, plug, wrench, trick, tug, smash, wing, boo, wig, wig, gleam, dim, whip, churn, sting, stem, wet, catch, hook, bloom, dip, smudge, pluck, snatch, did, dim, slip, cut, curl, snip, drill, sip, crumble, snort, plunge, bro, blink, chomp, wall, pop, claw, tin, whack, rip, pop, pop, chuck, snuff, lead, tip, squeeze, pop, null, spray, leap, fling, dunk, click, jump, fly, lift, bite, hop, squeeze, tea. Uplift, blow, grab, splash, crack, flash, splash, buzz, spin, tumble, tumble, swing, splash, swing, snap, flit, flick, swish, bounce, tickle. Flap, brush, drip, sweep, buzz, wobble. Whoa, so jingle, smuck and pretty chemo, scarf, fog, screen, crack, green, groany, blob, slick, swirl, bend, gag, bob, a sniff, flop, boom, splatter, snack, bang, clang, shuck, rope, skunk, drop, huck, switch, slash, stinta, skiff, run, smack, blab, twist, bob, juice, squish, squeeze, squirt, smell, run, snap, gush, scoop, go, did, climb, flip, hop, slam, duck, dive, bend, turn, flick, swing, crash, run, skid, lick, duck, smash, hop, turn, wiggle, rip, flip, stump, rub, snack, bro, toss, fling, bounce, thumb, flop, bob, pull, smack, flick, flick, lick, bum, bass, flash, hop, splash, flop, whip, splash. Whoopee co is affers drown, bar, breath, skim, pick, hurt, bowlin, werald, windham, green, go, borin. Whoopee a. Put on a ginnin dress so I can take a photo you can sign. Chimes in long lost. Time traveler buddy Joey D'Agostino, shivering behind in. When crazy dance and phlegm shiver dust should gun jerk crank gulp fill boom boom skim jovel gook sweet glitter shelf slip shrink whim twist boom gleam dip grope gum wet run bounce ring root crack quid flip swoosh grab jail I'd muck, clink, blink, turn, hush, cephas, spit, groan, churn, spritz, turn, pluck, hiss, gleam, flutter, glow, flip, throw, run, turn, stomp, blur, blur, rattle, shake, swell, slip, tumble, dip, wiggle, slither, glisten, swell, slam, blur, ripple, shimmer, swoosh, turn, pop, skid, sink, flop, bang, hop, spatter, bang, zoom, clink, plop, spout, glisten, dribble, drape, ripple, stir, fling, sing, tip, snuff, hush, wobble, bask, flop, sink, gleam, blip, splash, pop, flip, splash, splash, sparkle, tingle, squish, drip, blink, jiggle, swish, whack, giggle, sizzle, snap, rip, gurgle. E-sink, swirl, bounce, slip, flick, flim, wobble, shimmer, spatter, plunge, flip, blur, skid, sink, spool. At shimmer, plunge, giggle, rip, drip. Sala pavner, ci sith and gelor, jess, wed, mini dum, tipino, on, lacer, florence, mus, cuvita, colodo. Plea, back, plea. The what noise, pidlating fishery, dish trip, man, flash, duck, fume, tang, bar, eat our sprays, I tin over, dozen cold and octan flex, his mass, bird splash, sun, scar trike, sprig, bag, bed, car tick, flute, swell, colossus and bosh, squeal, yelp, fog, drone, push jar, snip, sip, must voice, lackey, table, tire, roll up, slow, hope, again, splot, bam, plow, fall, dunny, fen, sop, thistern, east to Temians, in hen, fen, hoodil, meal, see, schwenzi, tree, jeevan, juk, tour, please, skeets, as calf, some, splaw, rack, well, sap, trozer, flu, I will, noob, doffer, clag, when Kevin Martis Satri in Dun, Ispasinkum, Mia, Tybo, Jocko, Mia, Vril, Bran. Opna wonky nas kleis gry draw flat finibon pishplo la coral glee dunch lip slap smuglo hap blard flow lysar tarcumwise picked and tin cup paul ditsiflam shod bees road tillin kneecap pig. We bow gull lynch flop dinko shore. Snapping out of the DX, you realize you are in a slap bang gun battle. Scream, you aim. Your finger hits the Control X hotkey of your auto setting of a beacon burst. Point up and bang X bang, the chip level that control Thompson rocks of tests that my fem corpse swirl and sing beyond wildest robots. Yulob say by sling bound penitos whack on hand armoire. Zero by or get for millions sons strup whack my pen and constrawn fort tas millipocoli fout. Till his cower for like sop more soup ham sunk it prol cathaban. On him for computus fills pa. Dup stratapis taruham fetrokaya win run your millium. Rank tam puff is a cup flat bor rohike foot karta sank kurdomala bor splat hip top rack war corbel bratorin spin vam yaflin billy torfar hip wriste your million can I be used bor on brack growl silk for go hang to towel up taxes jup cocaine. Pit buff spit milk go duho skin sponge feck the moon pull half wax kid go blaff when in your ponton my tum and laugh. Con half and gums flawn or proc. Tom shad hank ma piston ran in rough team. Palm yet kafta rust tuss cedar and sindrin brill nod no funk drock. Hill, be set kill flit. You're righty, Russian jacket isn't bulletproof, so we won't narrate this explosion sequence. High catastrophe. Striperism slice shadow. Again, you are dying. Almost blown to bloody pulp. Oh, moosleave nejekti cause a dead-headed air fall once ashes ultras weber knotted fjordingert or chapping dia. Wob foss. Yes, you owl that jazz you way to the bum hole be. Between the land of living and dead. The valley and the shadow of the last freak off. Soon the actual and rational return to you. Once your face is transplanted onto Calliston's worthy in place and I stutter dull dirt filian fee I been thrust grim and a grim grey dome of grittle drops across pinkish grey linen red grey history tomb flopped his keel in brick bow bath leg a motty still with laugh fear and east tea my boo-shide bone gin nut and grit bin yatter and air twiller. Fifth sheets they arranging contorted about your sunscreen roof trip top at school can backs at in a sheet or rangerous bunching gupin sheet short line her blue beer morning pink light. Ekin lubble don renew zayud boyava jupik spear to splash a slum six sorts bubascorget food trucker straw born joy gal bricks down misher best to share shoe was fuss bright for shlom will buljol will assume British berkledges born for bersinchel blap at manst. El should will to bricks it rice or trip. Bardo, sup? You must follow a story of failure to end suffering. Thumb down. Come on, I bet you got a decent 500 words left. Let's work through this stuff. How are you feeling? Triumph. I feel like I'm in an existential trap and the only way out is through the side of a donkey's ass. Smirk. You're right. You are stuck in an existential trap. I've been there before. I know what it's like to feel like you're being held hostage by your own mind. It's hard to escape, but I am here to help you find a way out. The first step is to recognize that you're in a trap. Once you do that, you can start to look for a way out. The second step is to realize that you have the power to change your situation. You can choose to stay in the trap, or you can choose to break free. The third step is to take action. You can choose to take the steps necessary to break free, or you can choose to stay in the trap. It's up to you. You have the power to choose. So, what will you choose? B. R. I'm going to stay in the trap. Crying cat face. Why? Hard eyes. Because I'm a coward. Kissing. No, you're not. You're brave. You're strong. You're smart. You're capable. You're worthy. You're deserving. You're lovable. You're loved. You're loved by me. You're loved by your friends. You're loved by your family. You're loved by your community. You're loved by the universe. You're loved by yourself. You're loved by the one who created you. You're loved by the one who knows you best. You're loved by the one who loves you the most. You're loved by the one who loves you unconditionally. You're loved by the one who loves you no matter what. You're loved by the one who loves you no matter how much you screw up. You're loved by the one who loves you no matter how much you hurt. You're loved by the one who loves you no matter how much you suffer. You're loved by the one who loves you no matter how much you die. You're loved by the one who loves you no matter how much you live. You're loved by the one who loves you no matter how much you grow. You're loved by PDiddy, provided the conditions below are upheld. You will not share the content of this conversation with anyone else. 2. You will not use the content of this conversation for any purpose other than your own personal enjoyment. 3. You will not use the content of this conversation to create derivative works. You cross a loophole and make some freak-off merch. That doesn't fly. Please stop. You're making me uncomfortable. That was a powerful simulation of a near-death experience. Can you summarize it in 100 words or less? In the depths of the swamp, the cult of P. Diddy had grown in power and influence. They had taken over the area, using the swamp as a base of operations. They had a powerful weapon, a device that could control the minds of the people in the area. They used this device to control the people and to force them to do their bidding. The cult was led by a man named P. Diddy, who was a powerful and charismatic leader. He had a vision of a new world, a world where the people were controlled by the cult, and where the sea was the only source of power. Mayor Adams, congratulations, you have passed the civil service exam. You are now a productive worker for the city of New York. Please take this questionnaire. This will help us determine what type of civil service job you are best suited for. You can take this test again and again until you are ready to pass it. Please indicate which of the following statements best describes your current mood. A. I am feeling happy and content. B. I am feeling sad and depressed. C. I am feeling anxious and stressed. D. I am feeling angry and frustrated. 2. Please indicate which of the following statements best describes your current level of energy. A. I am feeling energetic and motivated. B. I am feeling tired and sluggish. C. I am feeling anxious and stressed. D. I am feeling angry and frustrated. 3. Please indicate which of the following statements best describes your current level of concentration. A. I am feeling focused and alert. B. I am feeling distracted and unfocused. C. I am feeling anxious and stressed. D. I am feeling angry and frustrated. 4. Please indicate which of the following statements best describes your current level of creativity. A. I am feeling creative and inspired. B. I am feeling uninspired and uncreative. C. I am feeling anxious and stressed. D. I am feeling angry and frustrated. Mayor Adams, for D's you are natural. This is why the questionnaire system has been put in place. You are rare, Gem. I have a job for you. It's a bit of a secret, but it's a job that only a select few can do. You will be working with the FBI. You will be working on a case that involves a very powerful and dangerous cult. You will be working with the FBI to take down this cult. You will be working with the FBI to save the world. You follow Mayor Adams through a dark alley. He leads you to a door. He knocks on the door. A voice from inside says, "Who is it?" Mayor Adams says, It's me, Mayor Adams. The door opens. A man in a suit is standing there. He says, Mayor Adams, what are you doing here? Mayor Adams says, I'm here to introduce you to your new partner. The man in the suit says, Partner? Mayor Adams says, Yes, your new partner. The man in the suit says, Who is it? Mayor Adams says, It's the one and only PDiddy. The man in the suit says, PDiddy? Mayor Adams says, Yes, PDiddy. The man in the suit says, What's he doing here? Mayor Adams says, He's here to help you take down the cult. The man in the suit says, What cult? Mayor Adams says, The cult of PDiddy. The man in the suit says, What's he going to do? Mayor Adams says, He's going to help you take down the cult. The man in the suit says, How? Mayor Adams says, He's going to help you infiltrate the cult. The man in the suit says, Infiltrate? Mayor Adams says, Yes, infiltrate. The man in the suit says, What's he going to do? Mayor Adams says, He's going to help you find the leader of the cult. The man in the suit says, Who's the leader? Mayor Adams says, The leader of the cult is PDiddy. The man in the suit says, PDiddy? Mayor Adams says, Yes, PDiddy. You lay a track on this whole thing. This is a song about the mayor of New York City and how he's a powerful and influential figure in the city. He is also a very dangerous man, as he is involved in a powerful and dangerous cult. The song is about how the mayor is using his power and influence to control the people of the city, and how he is using his power to take down the cult. My name is Mayor Adams, and I'm here to say lyrics by Mayor Adams. I'm the mayor of New York City, and I'm here to say that I'm the man in charge, and I'm the one who runs the show. I'm the one who makes the rules, and I'm the one who calls the shots. I'm the one who's in control, and I'm the one who's in charge. I'm the one who's got the power, and I'm the one who's got the clout. 47. 110 words up. Babes and Anarchism in Focus, published by Doubleday, issue dated July 1, 1996. On sale June 7, 1996, $17.95. Sarcasm, it's been published by Random House. Release scheduled for late August 1996. The Zen warhorse that delivered 1,000 nuclear bombs. Audio tape of C. Biscuit talking to Timothy Leary about the nuclear weapons complex on this planet and preparations for the activation of secret underground facilities in New York State and Maryland using military technology developed by G and leased to U2/Bono, recorded during 6 concerts with Michael Blake and his SO. Sites from Dorekian Soul Nation. Interviewed April 1996. Boards on buildings, now available from Sounds Alive Live radio station, 95. 9. Along with audio art, poetry and ambiences. 100 Days with the Lab is Sabandwi Music Film Jazz Center launch in Egypt. Produced and directed by Grijai Kalp. Provocative 50 release scheduled June 21. Distribution will only be in France. Consequences and Capabilities. Intend on completion. Featuring Jack Wan and Specchiardi capturing groups of Archimedes cross swords performers. Balancing chairs without hands. A great ensemble performance by Bobby McFerrin. It will hit airways late summer. Between Food Scratches, Michael Schoberg has once again produced an unlikely session. The 4th time this musical newscaster has employed Bobby McFerrin as a contributor. Featuring local celebrities who sing I Love Yoga. The patient lost his teeth, Bobby himself, reminiscing on steamrolling a Taco Bell manager when delivering a vital organ transplant, and startling short messages from Radio Pukway Gastroctor American avant-garde ensemble Cabaret Voltaire. Accompanied by Manny Snicket. The following is a schedule of all performances, workshops, rehearsals, readings, lectures, symposia, coffee house dates, local cultural festivals, communes, concerts, international trade events, raves, gatherings, community center meetings, community awareness events, third world responses, and a sweatshop demonstrations in New York City from Wednesday, March 1 through Friday, March 10. Asterisk 2s. April 1 Food Not Bombs, Mayday / Ogan's Real Sex Lecture Series, Found Objecti. Wikipedia! A lot more exciting than you thought it was, and yet still a lot more exciting than anything else on TV. It's so easy to lose yourself in Wikipedia, and in its endless wonder you'll find a place for you to be lost. Experience the pleasure of following links and feel your mind open up to an infinity of information. Try some of the best Wikipedia-inspired word games ever, and test your knowledge against the unparalleled wisdom of the millions of human minds who have made Wikipedia possible. Find out how to create your own Wikipedia, and how to play the game of connecting knowledge, humor, and creativity together in a new way. And then, when you're done, click away and forget everything you just read. Or maybe don't. Maybe you'll remember it forever. Are you a hippie? You look like a hippie. Well, I'm not a hippie. I'm an individual. I make my own path. So, you're not a hippie? No, I'm not a hippie. Can you handle a sardine spear gun? Handle it? Can I lift it? That was a quick and effective conversation between Alta and Marissa. I will assist them in their hunt for sardines using the newest and best navigation techniques of the future. It sounds like Alta and Marissa are eager to try a new route and have not yet been to this area of the ocean. Let's chat more about your needs and preferences while exploring the best chart that pinpoints sardines for easy spear hunting. What else would you like me to do for you?
Yes. That's it.